Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my first NASCAR race experience. Now yesterday I went to Michigan International Speedway and I saw my first race and it was pretty cool. So I'm going to explain it, and I didn't really plan out anything I was going to say. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright. Let's see. I live in Ohio, so we drove like 3 hours to Michigan, and there was a gigantic traffic jam. I didn't record any of it because I assumed no one would care about a giant traffic jam and watching a road. So I didn't record any of it. But we eventually made it in. I took some videos and pictures of it, and blah blah blah. We got in, we scanned our tickets or whatever. And the track is super big in person. Like, it is really, really big. Like, TV does not do justice with that. Like, it is, the safer barrier is like taller than I am. I might be exaggerating a little, but it is really tall. And also, it is huge. Like, when you see it on TV, it just looks like a normal wall. It's like this big. Like, it is gigantic. I don't know, but it was really cool seeing that. There's also a random tunnel that I did not know existed underneath the track. Like, I don't know how, I've never heard of that or anything. In no video game I've ever seen a tunnel under the track. But that doesn't really matter. Dude, I didn't know they had a tunnel. In like every video game, I've never seen a tunnel right there. But I just thought that was cool. Anyways, we get to our seat, blah blah blah. They're doing like driver introductions on a TV. They go from like 37th to 1st, and they like announce where they're from, blah blah blah. And then as soon as they did Bubba Wallace, it started to drizzle, and we're like, okay, cool, because it was really hot that day. Like, the sun was just beating on you. It was really hot. It was miserable. So it started to drizzle, and it was really refreshing. It's raining! It's raining right now! It's raining. Until, like, literally out of nowhere, it just started downpouring. Like, downpouring. They literally had to evacuate the grandstands because of thunder warnings, or, like, lightning strikes. Well, we got out. It looked like everything was fine. I was coming down. So we started walking out there. Then I had my umbrella, and it just started pouring again, and my umbrella was like breaking. I think I got it on video, but it was really, really bad. I was trying to capture it on my phone, but you could see the rain pouring down. On my phone, it just looked like it was just cloudy. But anyways, I got some die cast, like, as the rain delayed. It was like drizzling, and then it was pretty much gone. We just had to dry the track. So while we're doing that, I got some die cast. You can see it up there. I got 7 die cast. Each one was $12. I know they're like $5 at Walmart, but it was my first race. I had to get some die cast. I got Denny Hamlin, who's my favorite driver, as you can see here. So I did that, and I don't know, we were like, let's just check on the track, see what's going on. And they're singing the national anthem. And, like, they had their engines started. We're like, dude, there's no announcement. There's no announcements that the race was about to start. Like, no start your engines or anything. It's like, okay, I don't know. Then they started driving a lot of pace laps. Actually, not really. This is something I gotta really talk about, because I was telling my dad and my sister about how they normally do a lot of pace laps, and they do the choose cone rule. And then the pace car goes in, and they take off. Well, they pulled out a pit road, and they're already side by side. I was like, okay, normally it takes a couple laps, and then they choose. And the thing is, the field was split into 2. There was 2 pace cars. Like, there was a pace car in the front, and then maybe like 15 cars back, another pace car, and then 15 more cars. Like, it was really weird. I've never seen anything like that before. Eventually, the second pace car pulled off, and, like, the 2 fields combined or something, but I don't know. That was weird. Then we were just waiting for the pace car to pull in, It just had its lights on, kept going around. I think they were trying to dry the track or something, but after a while, pace car pulled in, and literally everyone stood up. I had to stand on my seat. Like, I stood up, and there was like 50 people up there, so I had to stand on the seat. And even then, like, it was hard to see, but I will tell you one thing. Cameras do not do justice. Those cars have roars, like actual roars. Like, I can try and play a clip, but like on TV and on camera, it sounds nothing like it. I saw some of my own footage. It does not sound even close. Like, as they're approaching and as they're leaving, it sounds the same. But when they're passing you, man, the grandstand shake. Like, literally everything is like shaking a ton. And man, it is loud. Like, if you don't have headphones, you're gonna go deaf. I mean, literally, there were some nice people in front of us that gave us headphones because, like, we forgot them. Thank gosh for them. But we eventually got some more and, like, gave them their own headphones and stuff on them. But it was really loud. Like, on TV, it's just like, and this is gonna be cringy because I always hate editing my voice, but it's literally like, but in real life, it's like, no, I just made that up. You have to go there to, like, know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I want to start talking about the race itself, because when you're in the front row, it's really cool. I got some good flyby shots. But when you're up higher, you can definitely see more. If you're planning on going to Daytona or something, get higher seats. Because it's kind of like a baseball game. If you've ever been there, you can choose where you sit, kind of. It's like you have your seats, but you're allowed to get up and, like, stand by the fence for maybe, like, a minute. Like, people will come and, like, kick you out after a sec, but you can come stand there. So our trick is to just move around a lot in the front. If you stand in one spot for a while, they're just going to kick you out. And if you stand there, then move, and then come back and move, like, I don't know. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we didn't actually go up high for the race itself, but when the race was over, we went to the very top, and you can see a lot more. Like, you can see the whole back stretch and everything. But it is really scary. When you're at the top, like, people literally look like ants. But it is just really cool. But I'm going to start talking about the race because we're already like 9 minutes in. And I don't want to waste any more of your time. So the race itself was really cool. I'm a Denny Hamlin fan. So obviously we got a third place finish. Denny Hamlin led a lot of laps and was probably the best car all day. If it weren't for him getting that penalty at the end, I think he would have won. Like, that's my opinion. I'm obviously a Hamlin fan, so I'm going to be a little biased, but I'm not even joking. He got a penalty. I don't know where he started, but I know he was, like, out of the top 10, I think. He was leading, and I think he was out of the top 10, and then he came back and finished third within, like, 30 or 40 laps. Which is still really good, but laps fly by when you're there. Like, literally fly by. But, I mean, the race itself, it was really good. Just at the end, I wish it was more of an exciting finish. Like, that's what I'm saying. If Hamlin were there, I feel like it would be a pretty good battle with him and Harvick. I think it was 2019, it was kind of like that. Or maybe 2020, I think it might be 2020. But if it were like that, where, like, they were battling it out, it would have been cool, but I don't know, it was really fun. Like, the thing I'm shocked about the most is how loud and how different the cars sound than on TV. Like, you think you know what they sound like from on TV, it does not sound like that. Like, on TV, they're way more high-pitched and everything. It's just insane to me of how different it is. But I mean, that's really all I got to talk about. I can ramble on all day about every detail, but at 2 o'clock today, I have like 8 videos scheduled, so. And then eventually I'm going to do some more diecast reviews. I said more, I never do diecast reviews. I'm just going to show off some of my Gen 7 diecasts. I have them up there. I know the camera's all down now, but yeah, I'm going to do a whole separate video on the diecast, because I'll just give you a hint, they are way better quality than the Gen 6. And yeah, I'm also going to do some stop motions with them. But I mean, that's about it for this video. I really suggest you go to a racetrack. I mean, I bet that's what everyone wants to do. The only thing is, if you actually want to watch the racing, sit up high. And Michigan is an okay track for the racing. Like, it's a good track for racing, just you can't really see that much, it's so big. If I had to choose, I'd maybe do like a New Hampshire or something. I feel like that'd be a good track, but yeah, I don't really know. And real quick before I go, here are some of the diecasts I got. It's all the Gen 7 cars, don't mind the trucks or the Dale Earnhardt car. But here are some of the cars I got. I'm going to be reviewing them and showing them all off later on. But for now, that'll be the end of the video. So I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Get to the racetrack.